Good morning. It's 7 o'clock in the morning right now, and I'm going to the dentist because I have a few cavities that I need filled. But I kind of just wanted to make a video of what's going on in life right now so I don't forget. And so maybe it can be motivating to somebody to just stay positive, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to stay positive, even though just literally everything sucks. So yesterday, I want to say it's somewhere in the middle of May. No, almost June. It's almost June. I don't know what the date is. It all runs together. But anyway, I came home yesterday. Well, let me start from the morning, right? So I'm getting ready for work. It's already kind of hot in my house, so I'm just like, whatever. I'm just going to wear shorts and a t-shirt because I wanted to plant flowers. Not flowers, but vegetables. I have 2 tomato plants and 1 cucumber plant, right? So I'm like, okay, I need to repot these. I'm going to do this. And so I'm like, I did all that. My kid's dad comes over. I go through and sign all the divorce papers that I needed to sign. And I go to work. So go to work for a couple hours. It was like 11:30, and then around 2 I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a break, run home, go to the bathroom, go back on shift. So I run home to go pee, and so when you walk in, you go through kind of like all the rest of the house, and if you head toward the back, that's where like my bathroom is across from my storage room. Well, my storage room was completely flooded with water. It was seeping through underneath the wall into my living room, and it was all in front of the bathroom. That's the only reason I saw it. I actually felt it because when I went in to go to the bathroom, you know when the water is so high that when you stick your foot in the water, it like suctions? So my foot like suctioned to the floor, right? I'm like, oh my God, I thought my dog had peed or something. I was like, this is a phenomenal amount of water. Like, how did he pee so much? Nope, it was hose water. So I called my landlord. I'm like, hey, my house is flooded. I started immediately moving all my stuff because I had already hit my business boxes and I flooded everything inside of my storage room. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm shocked. I don't know. I mean, I've never dealt with a flood, so I didn't know really what to do. And so like I said, I start moving stuff immediately to try to save what I can. And they came from Loveland to Greeley, and my allergies are off the chain also. So they finally get there. I'm already starting to move stuff. I call my kid's dad and I'm like, can you please bring over the boys to help me move boxes? He did, and he did it fast. That was really nice. And the boys came. They started helping me move stuff, get stuff just out of the way because we're pretty much displaced until everything is dried up, you know, like, so yeah. That happened yesterday. Benefit though, I have renter's insurance. So I know that like when all of it was happening, I wasn't stressing out because I was like, okay, I covered myself. Like for once I was ready for something bad to happen. So I tried to like keep that in mind and, you know, just remember that at least I have that, and there's nothing I can do about it. Well, what it ended up being was the neighbor's kids messing with the hose, and my window is underground because I live in a basement, and all the water was leaking down into my little windowsill, and it wasn't sealed, so all the water was just steadily pouring in right at my window. It's an old window, and I mean, it's like, it's nobody's fault, I guess. I feel like as a parent, if you're living in an apartment complex, you have to watch what your kids are doing all the time. But that's me. That's my parenting. That's how I feel about it. So, the flood guys left me 2 fans and a dehumidifier to use. I think it might have dried up most of it last night. There's some heavy duty fans, so I'm worried about mold, so that kind of sucks. And it's scary. Like, I don't want mold. Not right now, not while I'm trying to at least find somewhere new. But then, so those fans are going, right? And this morning, I go to take a shower to get ready to go to this dental appointment, and I have no hot water. So I took a cold shower this morning, and I want to say it's probably because the fan blew out the pilot light. I mean, that's what would make sense. But I didn't know, of course, until I got in the shower, because I had turned it on and I was like cleaning the tub out because we had thrown a bunch of stuff into my tub, and I'm cleaning it out, not even thinking twice about it. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cold, so I just keep turning it up until finally, like, it's as far as it goes, and by then I'm already in the shower. So I'm like, looks like I'm gonna have a wake-up call kind of shower. Like, it's just amazing that, like, and I'm not saying this to be pessimistic, but like, it's amazing how much bad luck a person can have from the time that they're born all the way through their life. Like, it's always one dumb thing or another. And like, I try to just remember, like, maybe this is just the game that we all play. Like, maybe you hear so many stories about people that are successful starting from squalor, you know what I mean? Like, they start out with nothing, they work really hard to get something, and they have to go through all the bullshit to make it happen. So maybe that's what I'm gonna go through. Like, maybe that's my path. It's not gonna be like, no matter what, things aren't gonna be handed to me, because that's just not the life that I was given, and that's fine. But I do know now that I have to work harder to make it work, because, I mean, not that I'm not, but you get what I'm saying. Like, it's just amazing. And like, I'm kind of like, I'm that person that when they're fighting, they'll fight you until they can't move no more. Like, when I get amped, so back in the day when I was younger, I would fight people, and I'm not telling people to fight, but I would get in fights where, like, I would be physically exhausted before I would stop. So I'm kind of like, in my head, I imagine myself like that. Like, one bad thing happens, okay, you knock me down, but even though I'm still getting up, like, I might be on my knees trying to get up, and you hit me in the face again, I'm still gonna get back up. I'm not gonna stay down. Like, if I had nothing else to say that I'm a bad bitch, I broke my fucking neck. You know, I'm here. I lost only the feeling in my fingertip. I deal with pain, but there's a lot of people that have chronic pain. So I kind of take those things and make them endearing, I guess, where it's like, you know, at least I got through this. I got through this. I got through that. So I can get through this or that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this sucks, but I'm here, and you can punch me in the face however many times you want to, but I'm not going anywhere. So I did cry, of course, when I first walked in there, because I was just like, I was supposed to go back to work. And I had taken off the day before because I was like, okay, Tuesdays are slow, like super slow, so I'm just going to take off on Tuesday. That'll be my day off for the week. I got my business stuff done. I tried to record a video, which I also was having a hard time with because I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. So, yeah. But all this comes back around to the fact that I just want to say that don't stop getting up. Like, no matter what you do, it's always going to be hard. Like, always. And even if you're down on the ground, lift your head up if that's all you can do. You know what I mean? Like, just a little bit. Like, as long as you're trying, I think you're doing good. So, I'm at the dentist now, but I just wanted to record this before I forgot about it all. And, what a wild day. Sign divorce papers, go to work, have your house flooded. What's next? Who knows? We'll see, I guess. Bye.